Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. It is Sunday, April the 22nd, the year 2018. Let's talk trading. Weekly open in gap. Let's start the week off right. Money and risk management. You know how important it is by now. Okay, we can see we've got some nice gaps here. Dollar yen's gapped up 13. Holy cow. The pound New Zealand's gap down 93. Oh, they've just got a spread that's just not, that's just ridiculous. 83.6 spread. And look at this one here, the pound Aussie 49. See, this is why you have to look at these spreads before you jump into these gaps. I mean, look at the euro spread. We got 4.8 pips, down 9. It just doesn't make sense, right? This is just off the charts here, 93. And you can see we've had some fills. I'm starting early here. We're just 4 minutes into the weekly open. I just thought maybe I could get in early. Okay, let's see. Looks like the pound, dollar. That looks like you might want a long trade there, looking to fill that gap to the north. The daily, there we go. You can see, once again, you might want to look to fill that gap to the north. That's a tempting looking trade there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like a prime buzzard reversal candidate. And we can see the buy zone here. It's not quite there yet. And of course, this time of day, there is no rat zone. And we can look at the pivots. There's the weekly pivot. Let's pop this out. I have to pop it out to M1 so we can see what these levels are. Taking a while, but maybe might want to play that weekly pivot. We've got the monthly pivot here. Looks like it might be time to bring it back to the weekly. Okay. So it looks like the open and the pivot were right around each other. I am really tempted to go long. Oh, wait, no, there's the pivot right there. I am tempted to go long the pound. Very tempted. You can see here, it's just screaming. We still have that 5 pip spread though. See what happens if they pull that together. So price action, filling the gap, as you can see here, open below, out of the wick zone. Looks like price wants to come back. And that's the daily, previous day's wick zone. We look like we want to cross this and come back to the north side. Wick zone, same look here. Holo setup, we just opened, so we don't really have that. And you can see what the ticks are doing here. And looks like there's been some buying here. Need that spread to close. And remember, if you hit your F9 key, you can bring up the tick chart right here. So you see we had a tighter spread, only 2 pips, but for some reason they've widened it here. So it looks like the opportunity in back here, 93, be up about 5 or 6 if you're lucky enough to get in there. So what do we do? What do we do? At this point, you wait. And you see what happens. No need to rush in. We talked about a lot of things last week. Winners win, losers lose. I'm glad some of you seem to get value out of that last week's topic. I haven't picked one for this week, except I'm thinking I might debut that new indicator that I've been alluding to. But if I do, it'll be in another video, a separate video, because I'll probably talk the whole time. Well, yeah, if it's a separate video, I will talk the whole time about it. But yeah, that weekly pivot really looks tempting to take that fade trade. So that's just quick. Maybe I'll come back in a few hours and put up another little video for today, because I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like right at the open. Because normally the price has already been moving for an hour or two when I do the Sunday video. But you see here, we have to look at what the dashboard's telling us, and it's saying these levels are just not tradable. They're just too big based on what the norm is. So let me just wrap this one up for today so far. And remember, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. TheRumpledOne, draining the banks.